Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rose and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'll be talking about this hair that I've got on right now, and this hair is by CurlsCurls. But before we get into the video, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My channel is all about beauty, skincare and natural hair, so if that kind of content interests you, I really appreciate if you could show support to my channel by subscribing. Now let's get into the video. As I said before, I'll be telling you a little bit more about this hair that I'm wearing right now, and this is by CurlsCurls and the curl pattern is called Naturally Curly. So right now I have 3 bundles of 20 inches and I have one matching closure which is 22 inches, and again this texture is in Naturally Curly. So I have actually worked with CurlsCurls before. I have tried 2 other textures from them, and I have tried 3 other textures from them, and that was Kinky Blowout Straight, Afro Kinky and Kinky Curly, and as I said, this is the 4th texture that I'll be trying from them, which is Naturally Curly. If you want to see those videos, I will leave the link down in the description box below, just in case you wanted to see what their other textures did look like. So I received this hair in individual bundles and I decided to create my own unit. Overall, it took me about an hour and a half to make this DIY wig. The reason why I like making my own DIY wigs rather than purchasing lace fronts or already made wigs is because I have quite a low hairline, so when I make it myself I can actually customize it to me, and because of my low hairline I do wear the wig slightly behind my own hairline, so I do have my hair out at the front, which makes the wig look even more natural. So first of all, let's talk about these bundles. So as I said before, I received 3, and this is what the curl pattern looked like straight out of the packet. One thing that I always check when I receive bundles is, are the curls consistent throughout all 3 of the bundles, and in this case they are, which is really nice. Because honestly, I received hair from other vendors before where the curl patterns just do not match throughout the bundles, and that can get really annoying. This is what the ends look like of the bundles. One thing I do love about the ends of this hair is that the thickness is consistent from the top at the waist all the way down to the bottom. This is what the closure looked like right out the packaging, and I must say guys, CurlsCurls always do the best closures. And my reasoning for that is because the curls are always at the root of the closure. Sometimes when you buy kinky curly extensions, it will be curly all the way through the end, but the roots will not have a curl. It does give you a lot more of a natural look when the curls actually do go to the top of the closure. Another thing that I do love about this closure is the ends. I love the way that it coils up at the end of the hair. So of course, when I made the wig, it didn't look like how it looks like now. I did have to style it to get it to look like this, and it is very easy to style kinky curly hair, even though it sounds quite hard. Overall, I would say this texture is more of a type 3, which makes it a little bit easier to detangle. So I like to start from the ends and work my way up. That is the easiest method that I have. I use that method on my own natural hair as well, and the brush that I like to do this with is either a tangle teaser or a DENMAN brush. I find that DENMAN brushes are amazing, especially on the looser texture hair like type 3, because it helps detangle and define the curl at the same time. But I found that DENMAN brushes are not so good on kinkier textures. I did try it in my own natural hair. I will leave that video in the link in the description box below so you can watch that video after this one. When I used it in my own hair, it was a complete fail, but for this hair it's absolutely amazing. So to style this hair, as I said before, I use a DENMAN brush and I also use a spray bottle to completely drench the hair to make the detangling and styling a lot easier. I find that when the hair is not just damp but completely drenched is the easiest, and this is what the hair looks like when it's completely wet. And while that hair is completely wet, I do go ahead and do a little bit of a finger detangle to make sure that there's no major knots in the hair. Once I am happy that there are no major knots, I go in with my DENMAN brush just to do some extra detangling and to define the curl. And as you can see, it doesn't take a lot to get this hair really curly and to get those really nice spiral curls. Now from here, you could go ahead and just detangle the hair and define it with water only, but I like to use a leave-in conditioner. My favourite leave-in conditioner for this hair is by Cream of Nature, and that is their Break Up Breakage leave-in conditioner, and I will leave the link in the description box below. It leaves the hair feeling really smooth and shiny, and as you can see, it's making those curls pop. Now once I have finished applying the leave-in conditioner, I do continue in with the DENMAN brush to really make sure those curls are defined. And it's really as easy as that. That's the only products that I use, and that is all I do. A DENMAN brush, water, and a leave-in conditioner. And the next step is to blow dry the hair dry. Now when it comes to blow drying kinky texture hair, to have the best for the hair, it's best to just let it air dry, but it's not all the time that I have time to just sit around and let the hair dry, especially because it's winter and no one wants dripping hair because you will be freezing cold. So I like to use a hair dryer with a diffuser on the end to try and maintain that curls that I just put in there, and it takes around 10 minutes to dry. But as I said before, you actually don't have to use a hairdryer. That's just my preference. Once the hair is all blow dried, this is what it looks like. Those curls look beautiful. I really love the coils at the end of the hair, especially on the closure. It gives it a really natural look. The last thing I do is give the hair some volume. So I just use an afro pick for that and just literally pick out the roots. And guys, it's as simple as that. And look at the results that I got. I'm extremely happy with this hair. The only thing that I would change is that the bundles are slightly different curl pattern from the closure, but when it all comes together, as you can see, it looks amazing and you can't really tell. I will definitely be trying out hair from them again, and I think next time I'll go for Burmese curly. This is the loosest curl pattern that I've ever been for, because I normally like to work with textures that are more like my own, so that's like in the type 4 category. So another thing about this hair company is that they do direct sales, which means that they have no middleman. They sell the hair directly to you, which also makes it more affordable for you as well. If you have any more questions about this particular hair or any of the other curl patterns that I've tried from this company, don't be afraid to DM me or leave a comment in the comment section below. What do you guys think of this hair? I know that I love it, but I want to hear your opinions down below. But as always, I've got to love you and leave you. But don't worry, I will be posting another video next week. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that video, and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss that video when it is posted. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!